Ambassador Suresh Goyal, we just heard Abid say that despite being, and we've all seen that, over the years, we've all seen that despite being a popular Prime Minister, the poster boy of the Pakistani military, the blue-eyed boy, as he was called, clearly he had lost that favor long back. He remains in jail. But now, of course, the timing of this verdict, the general elections are just round the corner, 10 days. And Pakistan is yet again seeing another former Prime Minister being convicted in another case. That tussle between the military and the leadership continues while the citizens of Pakistan suffer.
Shreya, where is that tussle? And what is the issue here? I mean, frankly, I fail to understand why do we keep on having this drama of elections in Pakistan? Eventually, if the elections are going to be held at the behest of the army, who want to choose who should be in the government, then what's the point of the elections, really speaking? Fact is that Imran Khan became unpopular or unwanted by the army the moment he began to actually take on army in a kind of a confrontation. Cipher telegram and all those things, I think this is only the instrument, this is only a facade really they've used. But the fact is that Imran Khan became unwanted by the army the day he began to actually question their authority. Nawaz Sharif, who had been actually imprisoned by the army and who was actually sent out to the army, finally he managed to come back only at the behest of the army. So if the elections are going to be conducted at the mercy of the army, by the army, and they are going to decide who should stay in the elections, who should not stay in the elections, why are we continuing with this facade of the elections? I really fail to understand. It will be much better if the army were to actually decide and announce in one go that so-and-so will be the Prime Minister. And that's it. Go along with that.
अभी तो बस आप रिस्पॉन्ड करना चाहेंगे क्योंकि साल ब साल हम यही देखते हैं कि पाकिस्तानी मिलिट्री जो है उसका कंट्रोल है. जब डिसाइड भी वही कर रहे हैं, जब ये भी डिसाइड वो कर रहे हैं कि प्राइम मिनिस्टर बनेगा कौन, ये भी वो डिसाइड कर रहे हैं कि कौन सा प्राइम मिनिस्टर जेल में जाएगा. तो फिर इस जनरल इलेक्शंस की क्या जरूरत है जो 10 दिन में पाकिस्तान देखेगी? इज इट just a facade that Pakistan wants to put up, or then just give the complete rule to the Pakistani military?
देखिए, जो पॉलिटिकल सेटअप होता है उसके अंदर एक ही रास्ता होता है कि जिसमें लोगों के वोट के जरिए आप पार्लियामान में पहुंचते हैं और पब्लिक की जो सपोर्ट किसी को भी हासिल जब होती है तो वो हुकूमत बनाता है. अब इस सारे सिनेरियो के अंदर जो इस अरसे के अंदर रहा, और आपको कोई भी कंट्री हो, ये बात सिर्फ इस रीजन की नहीं है, ऑल ओवर वर्ल्ड हम जब देखते हैं तो अगर जो जमहूरियत पसंद या जमहूरी जो कंट्रीज हैं जहां पर जमहूरी हुकूमत होती है वहां पे इलेक्शन होते हैं. और इलेक्शन तो अभी वक्त की जरूरत के मुताबिक मुल्क के अंदर यानी पाकिस्तान में इलेक्शन की अशद जरूरत है ताकि नई गवर्नमेंट आए, वो जो सिचुएशन है उसमें अपने फैसले करे और उसके नतीजे में वो रन करे, गवर्नमेंट रन करे और कंट्री रन करे. दूसरी सिचुएशन ये जो है, ये हमेशा ये कोई नई बात नहीं है कि जो पॉलिसी साज इदारे हैं उनका इनपुट ना रहा हो कंट्री की सियासत के अंदर या कंट्री की जो गवर्नमेंट बनाने के अंदर. लेकिन देखना सिर्फ ये पड़ता है कि वो एलिमेंट जो पब्लिक के वोट के जरिए पार्लियामान तक पहुंचता है उस पर कितना असरअंदाज होता है, या पब्लिक का जो जमहूरी अंदाज है उसको कितना मुतासर करता है. हमारा ये मानना है कि जो वोट है वो बड़ी ताकत है और उस ताकत के जरिए जो लोग हुकूमत बनाते हैं या अक्सरियत
वो वोट की
हासिल
रिस्पेक्ट
करते
नहीं
हैं.
है ना. आप कह रहे हैं अगर वो वोट पार्लियामेंट तक पहुंचा भी दें तब भी अगर पीछे देखें तो आपके प्राइम मिनिस्टर आफ्टर प्राइम मिनिस्टर जेल में गए. जुल्फिकार भुट्टो, बेनजीर भुट्टो, नवाज शरीफ, शाहिद खखान अब्बासी, इमरान खान, शहबाज शरीफ जो अभी करंट प्राइम मिनिस्टर हैं वो भी पहले जेल में थे कुछ टाइम. तो वो जो पॉपुलर मैंडेट की आप बात कर रहे हैं वो कहाँ रिस्पेक्ट किया जाता है?
देखिए, मैं इसमें जरूर ये कहूंगा कि जो सियासी जमातें हैं वो जब हुकूमत में होती हैं तो शायद कोई ऐसे फैसले उनसे जरूर होते हैं कि जिसके नतीजे में हुकूमत से उतरने के बाद उनको इस तरह के मसाइल का सामना करना पड़ता। लेकिन मैं इस मामले में बड़ा क्लियर हूं कि जो सियासी फैसले हैं वो लोगों की जो मर्जी होती है उसके शायद बहुत औक़ात अगेंस्ट भी होते हैं, और पब्लिक ये चाहती है कि जो उनका पॉपुलर लीडर या पॉपुलर जो गवर्नमेंट है वो जब रन करे तो वो शफाफ और तरह की मुदाखलत है वो नहीं हो। लेकिन हमने उमूमी तौर पर यह देखा जरूर है कि ऐसी सूरत हाल पैदा हुई है मुल्क के अंदर कि जिसके जरिए हुकूमतों की जो पॉलिसी है।
Okay, there seems to be a network issue with Abid Abbasi's connection. While we fix that, let me go to Ambassador Suresh Goyal. Ambassador Goyal, let's talk about the general elections here that are slated to be held on the 8th of February in Pakistan. There are, there's the Bhutto Zardari family, the father and the son duo. There's the Sharif family, which is also contesting these elections, apart from other new players as well. Nawaz Sharif is there, Shehbaz Sharif is there, Maryam Sharif is contesting the elections for the first time. How do you see this really playing out? Which way do you think the public might go? And how should India be really looking at this? Because obviously whatever happens in Pakistan does impact us as well.
Absolutely. As far as the elections are concerned, I think it's a foregone conclusion that Nawaz Sharif's his party is going to come back with a majority, comfortable majority, so that Nawaz Sharif becomes the prime minister in the month of February or March, whenever they decide to elect the prime minister and after the elections. So that is a foregone conclusion. It's also a foregone conclusion that Imran Khan will spend quite a long time behind the bar, and probably his own party also could get disqualified from the elections, making sure that Nawaz Sharif's party comes back after the election. The point really here is, after this what? Eventually, whoever is the prime minister will continue as a prime minister till he is comfortable or till the army is comfortable with him. So ultimately, we know that the government is going to be run by the army, whether it is foreign policy or economic policies, whatever it is. China also is quite comfortable because they also need security for their own projects in Pakistan. They have loaned more than $40 billion to Pakistan, and the money can come back only if there is some kind of a governance stability there. Therefore, I think internationally also most of the countries who have loaned money to Pakistan will be quite happy if the army is exercising the power, whether directly or from behind the curtain. As far as India is concerned, the problem is that whoever comes the prime minister, army has got this kind of a thing on the shoulders that India is the permanent enemy. If India is the permanent enemy, they will use all kinds of instruments to keep creating problems in India. Therefore, we need to make sure, or we need to at least see if we have somebody there at the helm of affairs who we can talk to. And from that point of view, Nawaz Sharif is a good bet. He has been close to India before. We have talked to him before.
Okay.
Only if we can be sure that he will be able to exercise some kind of a decision making, even in the face of the army wanting otherwise.
Okay.
Now that's a big if. So we have to wait and see.
Okay.
But I think Nawaz Sharif will be a good bet because he knows India and we know him very well.
Okay, we'll have to see how that pans out. I'll have to wrap it up here. Ambassador Suresh Goyal and Abid Abbasi, thank you very much to both of you for joining us tonight and sharing your perspective.